Okay, so it is time for me to leave for NINC. Uh, I am excited. I am still surreal that I'm going and that I'm presenting. Like, what? So yeah, I have a lot of emotions I'm going to talk about a lot in this video, but I think right now the overwhelming emotion is like travel day jitters of like driving, checking in, like getting unpacked, getting settled, getting conference registration done, and also like mama's on conference mode. Like, yeah, like let's go. So stay tuned. I'll be telling you all about this weekend. All right, I am finally checked into my room. It took a while, and I got to hang out a little bit, but then after a while, I was like, I just want to be like in and get settled and unpack everything. And so I'm finally unpacked. I think I'm finally settled. I'm going to try to find the ice machine, get some water. That's one thing I notice about conferences or just staying in hotels. Like you get teeny tiny water glasses, and I drink a lot of water in the day, so I already have a big cup of water. I just like some ice for it. But I'm all checked in. I think I'm feeling more of my like introvertedness coming out right now. Like a lot of people already seem to know each other, and I only know a few people here, and I've seen them, so that's good. But it's like, well, I can't just glom onto them the whole time. I have to make new friends. So feeling a little, I don't know, like I just want to hide in my room the whole time, but I can't do that. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Day 2 of NINC. So today is September 21st, Thursday. So today was the day I had to give my 2 presentations. So the first presentation was on YouTube for authors. And I think it went really well. People had really great questions. I think I just have so much anxiety around talking in public, which is so interesting because I can be on a podcast and talk one-on-one with somebody, and I know it's eventually going to go out to a lot of people, or I can even be on this channel and know it'll go out to a lot of people. And then when I'm in front of a lot of people, I just got really nervous, and I think some people were like, just nodding and really taking it in, and I kind of took that as like they didn't like what I was saying, and then at the end they're like, you did so great, and I was like, oh, okay, that or everybody's just super nice here and being nice to me. And then the second presentation was on audio, self-publishing audiobooks. And the irony was that the room next to us, there's another presentation going on. I guess that person was like, much more bombastic, and you could just hear a lot more. And I was like, don't record an audiobook if that's going on next to you. So I thought it was really good. Everybody was really sweet and kind. And I think I found a bit more of a groove today with just like, okay, like it's okay if I step back or I go up to my room just to like decompress for a second and regather myself and give myself a pep talk for being social. And I even I was downstairs after my first presentation, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just work on my book. And I told people, if you have questions on YouTube, come up and talk to me. And only a few people took me up on it, and then they kind of went their own way to go to the next session. I was like, okay, I'll work a little bit on my book. And then I was like, am I being antisocial? And then I was like, okay, let me put everything upstairs so I'm not tempted to work on the book and come back down. And then I saw somebody who was my moderator, and I went up and she was working on her book. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's not just me. And so that's kind of nice. We all understand here what it's like to be an author who needs to get books done on a deadline. So that was really appreciated. So my 2 presentations are done. I had a great dinner with Caitlin Duncan and the Courtney Project, Lyra Parrish of her multiple names. So it was really fun just to kind of chat and catch up with people who I see their videos all the time. So it's been really nice. And next is going to be roundtable discussions. And I'll get to lead one of those. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow where I can just sit back and enjoy all the content. It was definitely taking up a lot of my mental space about presenting. So I'm really looking forward to that. So this is the part where I get to tell you that my day 3 vlog audio, for some reason, just doesn't exist. I don't know, the microphone didn't work, human error, most likely author error. But either way, I don't have the audio for it. But you know what did work the entire time during this conference when I needed to take notes, write down contact information, was the new pen that I got from Bastion. And Bastion is actually the sponsor of today's video. And I'm really sorry that the nice promotion that I filmed for them while I was at NINC didn't have any audio either. But the pen works remarkably. Usually when I go to conferences like this, I am grabbing up all the freebie pens that I can because I am constantly losing pens, probably because they're free and so I don't value them as much. I don't keep track of them as much. But since I started using the Bastion pen, it's been so nice. It has a nice weight to it. And also I'm a writer. I should have good instruments for doing the thing that I do, which is writing. And I really like the shape of it. I really like the feel of it. And so I hope that you'll check it out too. If you do, use code MKW to get 20% off your first order. All right, and now back to the vlog where I actually recorded things. All right, so final thoughts on Nink as I'm getting packed up to head home. It's been 3 days without my baby girl, so I am really missing her. I'm really missing my husband. This is the first time I've ever been away from them. And honestly, this couldn't have been a better experience in that regard. Knowing that I was close by, I could have gone home anytime, but the conference itself was really great. The first day when I had to present twice, I was a bit of a basket case, just being nervous and just feeling all the feelings. But yesterday, just being able to attend these amazing craft sessions, being able to attend Wide for the Win. I think I said in yesterday's thing, I thought it was gonna be fangirling Erin, like, yeah, that's Wide, like it's awesome. And I learned a lot that like I haven't been doing because I've been choosing writing and optimizing my craft over the past year, and I have let some of the business optimization side fall away. But this was an amazing conference, and I think as much as I was afraid and feeling that anxiety of feeling like I was the least nominally successful author here, and that made me feel nervous. Hearing other authors talk about all the great things that they're doing, I was like, oh wow, like I need to up my game. But in a way, it's great to be outside of my comfort zone and feeling like, wow, like I need to up my game. So this was an amazing conference. So if you're considering joining Nink or going, I would suggest coming. Everybody here was really warm and welcoming, and just understanding of the challenges. So you could actually really dive in on some of the business stuff. So it was great. Thank you so much for having me, Nink, and asking me to present. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next year.